Have you ever heard of Cybertron? It's a planet far, far away and it's made entirely of metal. Cybertron is home to the Transformers, robots that can transform into cars, trucks, and even planes. Two of the most famous Transformers are Optimus Prime and Megatron. But did you know they were once friends? Long ago, Optimus Prime and Megatron were just ordinary robots. They had regular jobs and they dreamed of a better future for Cybertron. Everything was peaceful until something strange happened. Optimus Prime, or Orion Pax as he was known then, worked in waste management. It wasn't the most glamorous job, but he was good at it. He worked with his best friend Megatron, and a small, energetic bot named Bumblebee. Orion and Megatron were inseparable. They spent their days sorting through scrap metal and dreaming of a brighter future for Cybertron.
I believe in working together to create a fair and just society.
The weak are holding Cybertron back. We need strong leaders to guide our planet to greatness.
One day, Orion, Megatron, and Bumblebee stumbled upon a secret message. It was hidden in an old, dusty corner of the city, a place where few dared to venture. The message was encrypted, and it took them a while to decipher it. It spoke of a hidden power, something that could change Cybertron forever. The message hinted at an ancient energy source, one that had been lost to time and legend. This power was said to be capable of restoring balance to their world, a world that had been ravaged by conflict and strife. Intrigued, the three friends set out to uncover the truth. They knew that this journey would not be easy, but the promise of such a powerful discovery was too great to ignore. They packed their supplies, said their goodbyes, and embarked on what would become the adventure of a lifetime. Their search led them on an incredible adventure through the towering cities. These cities were filled with towering skyscrapers, bustling markets, and neon lights that illuminated the night sky. The friends marveled at the technological wonders and the diverse inhabitants they encountered, and vast wastelands of Cybertron. These wastelands were harsh and unforgiving, with treacherous terrain and extreme weather conditions. Yet the friends pressed on, driven by their determination and the hope of finding the hidden power.
Look at this! It's a secret message!
Orion exclaimed, his eyes wide with excitement. The message was another clue, pointing them towards their next destination.
They encountered strange creatures, solved puzzles, and faced numerous challenges along the way. Each obstacle they overcame brought them closer to their goal, and strengthened their resolve. And even made a new friend, a brave and kind bot named Alita. Alita had her own reasons for joining the quest, and her knowledge and skills proved invaluable to the team. She quickly became an integral part of their journey. Through it all, Orion and Megatron's bond grew stronger. They learned to trust each other more deeply and to rely on each other's strengths. Their friendship was tested in ways they had never imagined, but it only grew more resilient. They relied on each other's strengths and learned to overcome any obstacle together. Whether it was navigating through a maze of tunnels or outsmarting a cunning adversary, their teamwork was the key to their success.
"We can do this. Together," Bumblebee said, his voice filled with determination. The friends nodded in agreement, their spirits lifted by the shared sense of purpose and camaraderie.
Little did they know that their journey was far from over. The challenges ahead would be even greater, and the stakes higher than they had ever imagined. That their friendship would soon be put to the ultimate test. As they stood on the edge of a vast chasm, looking out over the dramatic landscape, they knew that the true test of their bond was yet to come. But with their unwavering determination and the strength of their friendship, they were ready to face whatever lay ahead. The secret message led them to an ancient vault deep beneath Cybertron's surface. The journey was perilous, filled with obstacles and challenges that tested their resolve. As they navigated through the labyrinthine tunnels, the air grew colder, and the walls seemed to whisper secrets of the past. The anticipation was palpable, and the robots knew they were on the brink of a monumental discovery. Inside, they found Alpha Trion, a figure of legend among the Cybertronians. His presence was awe-inspiring, and the vault itself seemed to hum with ancient energy. The walls were adorned with cryptic symbols and glowing runes telling tales of a bygone era. The robots felt a mix of reverence and curiosity as they approached the wise and powerful robot. Alpha Trion had been in hiding for centuries, safeguarding knowledge and power that could change the fate of Cybertron. His eyes, glowing with wisdom, scanned the newcomers, and he nodded as if recognizing their potential. The air was thick with unspoken questions, and the robots could sense that they were about to learn something that would alter their understanding of their world.
"Who is that?" one of the robots asked, their voice tinged with a mix of fear and curiosity. The silhouette in the shadows seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, and the robots braced themselves for the revelation.
Alpha Trion revealed that Cybertron was in grave danger. His voice was steady, but the gravity of his words sent shivers down their circuits. He spoke of a powerful force, an ancient evil that had been lying dormant, now awakening to wreak havoc on their world. The robots listened intently, their minds racing with the implications of this dire news. A powerful force was corrupting their planet, spreading like a dark plague. The holographic image displayed before them showed Cybertron in turmoil, its once vibrant energy now tainted and chaotic. The robots could see the devastation, the cities crumbling, and the very essence of their world being consumed by this malevolent force. Only a chosen few could stop it, Alpha Trion continued, his gaze piercing through the group. These chosen ones were not just ordinary robots, they were destined for greatness. The weight of this revelation settled heavily on their shoulders, but it also ignited a spark of determination within them. Orion and Megatron were shocked. They exchanged glances, their minds reeling from the enormity of the situation. They had always seen themselves as ordinary, but now they were being told that they held the key to Cybertron's salvation. They were just ordinary robots, or so they thought. The realization that they were more than they appeared to be was both exhilarating and terrifying. They had to come to terms with their new identities and the responsibilities that came with them.
"We're just ordinary robots," one of them said, voicing the doubt that lingered in their minds. How could they, mere workers and soldiers, be the ones to save their entire planet? How can we stop it? The question hung in the air, heavy with uncertainty. They needed guidance, a plan, and most importantly, they needed to believe in themselves.
Alpha Trion explained that they were more than they realized. His words were like a beacon of hope, illuminating the path ahead. He spoke of their hidden potential, the dormant power within them that had yet to be awakened. They possessed a hidden power, the power to transform. This ability was not just a physical change but a transformation of their very essence. It was a power that could turn the tide in their favor, a power that could save Cybertron.
This is incredible. The realization dawned on them, filling them with a newfound sense of purpose. They were no longer just ordinary robots. They were the heroes Cybertron needed. The journey ahead would be fraught with danger, but they were ready to face it, together.
Alpha Trion, the ancient and wise mentor, bestowed upon Orion and Megatron the extraordinary ability to transform. This was not just a gift, but a responsibility, a path that would define their destinies.
Orion, with his noble heart and unwavering sense of justice, transformed into a powerful truck. This form was not just a means of transportation, but a symbol of strength, protection, and resilience. It embodied his commitment to safeguarding the weak and upholding peace.
Megatron, on the other hand, transformed into a mighty tank. This form was a manifestation of his inner desires for power and dominance. The tank, with its formidable armor and destructive capabilities, symbolized his ambition to conquer and control.
At first, both Orion and Megatron were in awe of their newfound abilities. They marveled at the sheer power that coursed through their circuits, the potential that lay within their transformed states.
They spent countless hours practicing their transformations, pushing their limits, and discovering the extent of their strength and agility. Each transformation was a testament to their evolving capabilities and their growing mastery over their new forms.
But as they trained together, their differences became more apparent. Orion's focus was on precision and control, using his abilities to protect and serve. Megatron, however, was driven by a desire to dominate, to use his power to impose his will on others.
Orion used his power selflessly, always ready to rescue those in danger and uphold justice. He became a beacon of hope, a hero who inspired others to stand up for what was right.
Megatron, however, was consumed by his craving for power and control. He saw his transformation not as a gift, but as a tool to achieve his ambitions. His eyes glowed with a menacing light, reflecting his inner turmoil and relentless drive for dominance.
In the sprawling, high-tech cityscape of Cybertron, Megatron envisioned a world where he ruled supreme. He saw his transformation as a means to reshape the planet in his image, to create a society where his word was law. This vision set the stage for an inevitable clash between two titans, each driven by their own ideals and ambitions. Section 6. A city divided. Their conflicting views created a rift between the once inseparable friends.
Orion believed in unity and cooperation,
while I sought power and domination.
As their differences grew, so did their followers. Orion's message of hope and unity resonated with many who believed in a brighter future for Cybertron. They called themselves the Autobots.
My message of strength and power attracted those who craved order and control. They called themselves the Decepticons.
Wow, Cybertron is split right down the middle. Autobots on one side, Decepticons on the other.
Section 7. Optimus Prime and Megatron. With Cybertron on the brink of war, Orion Pax embraced his true destiny. He took on the name Optimus Prime, a symbol of hope and leadership for the Autobots.
I became Optimus Prime, leading the Autobots towards a future of peace and justice.
Megatron, consumed by his lust for power, fully embraced his dark ambitions, becoming the tyrannical leader of the Decepticons.
I became the leader of the Decepticons, ready to seize control of Cybertron.
The stage was set for a conflict that would tear Cybertron apart. Section 8. The war begins. The war began, a clash of ideals and a battle for the very soul of Cybertron.
Guided by my unwavering belief in freedom and justice, I led the Autobots with courage and compassion.
Driven by my insatiable thirst for power, I commanded the Decepticons with an iron fist, determined to bend Cybertron to my will.
The once great planet became a battleground, its metallic surface scarred by endless conflict. Section 9. Friends no more? The war raged on, tearing Cybertron apart and turning former friends into sworn enemies.
Megatron and I, once united by our dreams of a better future, now found ourselves on opposite sides of a bitter conflict.
Could their friendship ever be rekindled amidst the chaos and destruction?
Or were we destined to remain locked in an eternal struggle for the fate of Cybertron?
One thing was certain, the war had only just begun.